All right, here we go. So welcome in today, everyone. We're on Bully Run Coffee today. I'm Jason, and our guest host today is...
Mary.
It's Mary. It's my mama Mary. She's here with us.
Hi, everybody.
And Jeremy's right over there.
Jeremy.
Hello, everybody.
All right, so Jeremy's enjoying some coffee. What we wanted to show you today is a quick preview as fast as we can and as thorough as possible. Our preview for the sale on Tuesday, February 25th, promptly at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. As always, it's a claim style sale, and it's a buy it now. So basically what we do is we show you the piece, I say the price, I type it in the chat, and the first person that types in the exact price is the person that wins the claim. It is not an auction. We do not elevate the prices through a bidding system. It is a buy it now fixed price. It makes it very fast paced and very fun, and everybody gets a chance to buy at our sales. And there's Jeremy's Bully Run advertisement at the bottom, so we'll put that on there now. So the sale is Tuesday, February 25th. From the airing of this video, it is going to be exactly 2 days. This video, in a prime perfect world, will air on Sunday. Approximately 2 to 3 p.m. is when we're going to try and have the previews done. So, how are you feeling today, Mom? You feeling pretty good?
Excited.
Good.
Excited that it's another big box.
I know. So, oops, we almost scissored me to death over here. So I got the scissors off the top of the box.
12 pounds, 5 ounces.
Yeah, so we'll get to this in just a second. And I should have said this. This is the 6th sale of the consignment from Missouri. This is the 6th sale, 6th consignment sale from Missouri, and it's 12.5 pounds of jewelry. And you know from most of our other previews that the contents of this is mainly sterling silver and turquoise, supposedly. I don't know because we haven't been in it. This was to clear up some other things. This is another small consignment from a local seller, Sabino glass. We'll get into this in just a second. And this is a note to this seller from a viewer, so I'll be sending this to our consignor. I wanted to clear that out as well. A very lovely note that came in from a buyer at these consignment sales and wanted to thank her personally for her generosity of her consignments. These are supposed to be Sabino glass. And what happened at our last sale, oh, is that beautiful? What happened at our last sale, there was a lot of Sabino glass pieces, and unfortunately, a lot of people wanted them and unfortunately weren't able to buy them. So a local seller said to me, I've got a lot of Sabino glass. May I consign it with you? And I said, absolutely. This looks to be some sort of ornament. I'm not sure its exact function. It's not a napkin ring, but it is Sabino glass, and it's that opalescent, beautiful kind of bluish opalescent. I'll put it on a black pad because I came very prepared today. Look at that. To where that looks like opal or moonstone glass. Absolutely gorgeous. I think there's 10 of them in here, but I'll just leaf through really, really quick. I'll pass those to you, and then you can kind of keep them out of my way. Thanks for helping. And then 2 little birds. They're Sabino birds. Jeremy, don't you love the form of these? Look at how delicate the little form of the birds are.
Yeah.
Isn't that beautiful? Yeah.
Yep.
So there's these 2 little sparrow birds. They're the miniature birds. I've never seen them that small. They have their Sabino labels. And Sabino was made in France. And it's clearly signed on the bottom, but those are Sabino. I guess age on these, if someone were to grill me and they came across my desk as an auction advisor, they would say, what's the age of those? I would say circa 1940, maybe circa 1950. I think they were making, oh, here's another bird. I don't know what these were to. I don't know, but that's the other sparrows or birds or a wreath of birds. Let's see here. I don't want to spend too long because we got to get into this box. Drives me crazy to dawdle. Don't like the dawdle. So we've got this opalescent sparrow bird. Beautiful. Jeremy, how did the last sale go, would you say?
It went extremely well.
Yeah.
And everybody followed the rules, and the sale is all paid.
Oh, it's all paid up.
Everything is done.
Great. And we are recording this several days in advance of airing it because we do have Don Scott in Columbus. We wanted to come up and see my mom. Mom, we hadn't seen you for quite a few weeks, and it's really lovely to see you.
This is a good opportunity.
So that is some sort of, I guess that would be a turkey. Yeah, that
it looks like a
turkey. Absolutely. So it looks as though these are, yeah, look at this one. So I have this one in my collection, and there's a larger version of this bird. There's a much larger version of this as well. This is the miniature version. There's the Sabino label, just so everyone can see. Sorry that it's a little out of focus today. Kind of in a little bit of a panic to let's move this along. I don't like to take too long on things because I get like antsy and frustrated. This is a swan and beautifully done. Really beautifully modeled.
That's real pretty.
Great opalescence in that glass. Really, really beautiful opalescence in that art glass. Always signed Sabino. Always. That sheared and polished bottom that I always talk about. Sure sign of quality. I do not see any chips on these so far. I just don't see anything with any sort of damage. I think there's 10 or so. Oh no, there's more. Because there's 2 in here. Glad I didn't let those hit each other. Don't know why they're not wrapped separate, but I go, okay, at least I didn't smash them together. They're these little tiny, I think we had of these, thanks Jeremy, to wrap that separate. Oh, and if we could just not bump the table, guys. I know I get persnickety over here, but it like jostles the camera and then people, I had such a meanie comment the other day about this person. I'm leaving your channel because of this and that. I don't care. I just said, it's fine. I am not everyone's flavor. I'm not everyone's speed. You don't have to be here if you don't want to be, but I would love you to stay. Jeremy, do you remember the one I was telling you about that I was laughing so hard the other day? Oh, I had tears in my eyes. Because I said, you don't have to announce your departure, you know? But this lady said, I didn't like the one thing you said in one of your videos. And I said, you know what, girlfriend? If you wanted to talk for 1 year and 3 months and not make a mistake, I challenge you to a YouTube channel. And I say, you know what, we're like right now, I'm clearing the air, you know? A lot of people don't do it, but I'm going to clear the air every single time. We always try and keep it positive, but I am human. And this form of this with the ducks on each end, people say, what is that? You know, I'm very uncertain. What am I looking at here? It's a knife rest. Look how elegant tables used to be, and this is a knife rest. This you would put your knife to keep the sauce and butter off of the table. You'd put your knife across that on the table. Very, very cool. Very, very stunning. And I love the condition, I would have to say, on those things because they were utilitarian. I think we've got one more left. This might be the larger. Let's see here. He said there's a chip on this one. So let's see what we've got here.
Oh,
there's
my
supposedly,
goodness.
he said there's a chip on this somewhere. Now I need to find it. He did say that there's a small chip. And thanks for not jostling the tables, guys, because then I get the attack. I get the comment of the attack. Let's see here. I don't see. He said there's a chip, so if you got to look that long for a chip, it's very difficult to find. This is the largest I've seen of a Sabino piece. This is exceptional. That is that deep opalescent 3 sparrow. I would love to have that. I would just, that would, if I had this version, this would stay in my personal collection. But see the sheared and polished bottom that I say to people, it's sheared and polished. It's sheared and polished. It's quality. It's quality through and through. And this is just gorgeous. That might be, now see, I don't know.
I thought I saw a spot and then I touched it and it's
I
not.
don't know where he's seeing a chip. I'm going to have to ask the consignor and say, where did you see a chip on this? Normally, within seconds, I see them, because I look for them. I know where they would be. They'd be on the high points or that edge, that raw edge. I don't see it. So I'll have to ask. All right, so we're going to put that back in its original wrap, and we'll get that back in its box over here, and I'll slip that towards Jeremy. So there we go. Thank you, Jeremy. There we go. Make sure that I don't knock the camera over. And again, we'll go over this at the end, but it's going to be a great sale. I can already tell. Let's move this over to there. That goes back in there, so I don't have 12 pieces of paperwork on my desk. And we're going to actually flip this way because the information from the shipper is on the top. And I like to keep my things very anonymous. So I like to keep things very anonymous. That's what we do to protect our sellers. And she does come into the chats frequently, and there's several people now who obviously knows who she is. And I want to thank you again publicly because you love watching these videos and seeing me go through your treasures and your heirlooms. I will leave that there. I would just really like to thank you for your generosity and your kind spirit of allowing us to sell these pieces. So thank you. Don't know exactly what we got going on. We'll take all this out. Oh, there's like, let's see here. I don't know what exactly is going on, but we're going to try our best. And there's a lot of stuff in this box.
She has it really doubly packed.
Move that down here now and get that out of the way. Wow. I thought, I even said, I go to Jeremy and my mom, I said, you guys, I might have to, add some consignment to this. Well, I don't have to add any consignment to this. This is the way we open these, by the way. We go like that because I get frustrated and I go, I'm not doing it. Now, there may be some gifts in here, and there may be some gifts to us. And I think there very well might be some gifts. So I think these two may be gifts. I don't know, but we'll double check that in just a moment. I don't know. She did tell me something about, she told me something about gifts for us, and I don't know. So, I would say that, I mean, we can open them, and if they're, see, this is definitely not a gift. This is definitely not, well, see, I don't know.
That's a gift.
This is definitely, we're going to hold there, and then this is definitely not a gift. All right, so now I think that this is, see, I don't know. It looks like a gift.
Yeah.
So I think that all, I don't know here.
I think this
1,
is
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This
maybe
is
not.
probably not a gift. So
Not
I
a
think
gift.
that these are all gifts. So we'll, if these are for sale, guys, there's gonna be, like 8 million
get
more
to 'em.
pieces of jewelry that will be in the sale. So for full transparency, I'm gonna have to call her. Very confusing. I don't know exactly what's the plan here because normally the gifts have names on them, and I don't know. All right, so we'll leave that there. We'll leave that there. We'll leave that there. We'll leave that there. We'll put this down, and I don't know. So I don't know. We're gonna say that this is going to be our sales stuff for right now. Okay. So which one do you want to get into? It's your choice. That one. Okay. Let's hold that one here. Let's hold that one here. And I love the excessive noises. Oh, wait, we have to do that. Remember?
Oh,
Yeah. Oh yeah.
I'm terrible. I hate that noise. I
I know.
really
All right.
do.
Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Let's do it. I don't know what we've got in here besides goodness. Here we go. Everyone ready for bag number 1 of 4,
Oh,
apparently?
gosh,
And
no.
we're not going to jostle this.
We're
That's
ready.
not going to happen. We're not jostling anything because I'm not going to re-record. Oh, boy.
Whoa.
Wow, guys. Wow.
goodness.
All right. So this goes home with Jason because I use these for storage. Mom is ready with her bags to rebag.
Oh,
because
yeah.
once we do these two, we don't, once we do, what do I say here? Once we do the sorting, then I have to go through, I have to weigh, measure, whatever, and you can't write a weight and a measurement on here.
Yeah.
So Mary reboxes. All right, there we go. Or rebags. All right, let's do this. So Jeremy, what do you think of, Mom, if you want to start to grab
Okay.
some things so I don't feel
Okay.
quite so alone, that'd be great.
Okay.
What do you think, Jeremy, of the past sales? What would you say of the past sales? Like, what were some of your favorite pieces from consignment? Did you like the silver and turquoise an awful lot? You know,
Yes.
was that like something you loved?
Yeah, I did.
This one looks like rock crystal. I'll double check this. I just go, like as an advisor at the the auctions facilities that I worked at and still work for. That looks like leopard skin jasper, and
my
that looks like rock
goodness.
crystal. And I put it together. That is really beautifully done. And we always leave the toggles on the side. That's not like the clasp for the back of the necklace. So that essentially would be worn like that. Very stunning, very classic, late 80s into the 90s. Love it. Boy, am I moving slow today. I don't know
No,
why,
look at it-
but
look
I
at the
just am.
speed.
I
It's-
am moving
it's
slow.
coming.
This needs a bag. Let's just go real slow and slow down because we don't need anything broken. These are little garnet earrings. So if you're into Victorian garnet earrings, Jeremy loves garnets, and Jeremy's going to rebag that one. And then we've got, these are very, I guess I would say, these would be very contemporary, even though, as I look through this, these are probably more 80s.
think
And
you
boy,
might-
these
you
are
might be
going
able
to
to use-
fight with me. So, and that's okay, but that's gonna work right there. Look at those for sterling silver and crystal. This consignor is so incredibly generous with these items. I just can't believe those are solid sterling. Did you see those? How
Beautiful.
beautiful. Absolutely wonderful. I love them very much.
think
We'll
this should be
squeeze
okay
those out of
in
the
here.
way. Wow, look at this thing. I don't know what we've got going on here. And I think that might be enough for out on the table just for this
Okay.
immediate second before I start knocking stuff off the table and onto a tile floor. That's another thing I always say, you guys, when you unbox anything, like let's say you get a jewelry jar or you get an unboxing, you know what's the best way to do it? If you just do it over carpeting. That's all. I just recommend be safe, be mindful, and do it over carpeting. This is sterling silver and a stick pin, and I absolutely love this piece already. Very beautifully done. We'll get that out of the way with Jeremy. This one is a filigree sterling silver orchid brooch. And this is gold vermeil over sterling. I don't even need to look for marks anymore. And that's the thing, that's the luxury that I have when I do these, is when I do an unboxing, I don't Google Lens, I don't AI. We'll get that in another bag. Thank you, Jeremy. And then this one appears to be some sort of, thanks for not jostling the table, guys. This is the seashell, sterling silver. We've had these a few times. And I say don't jostle the camera, and then I jab this display right into it and jostle the camera. So I need to heed my own advice and slow down. So we've got that, and that'll go in here. I don't know. Yeah, sterling silver, and very nice, very beautiful. And Jeremy will rebag that one. And Jeremy, what do you think of desirability with the stuff that she had? Did we have any complaints on these sales at all?
No.
No? I mean, was it the exact opposite? And people were like, what on God's green earth am I getting in the mail?
Yeah,
like,
they were-
delighted?
yeah, they were
I
happy.
agree. Sterling silver charm bracelet, very lovely. Absolutely love it. Probably Mexican, and I would say maybe like the late 1940s. So this one is, it looks like some sort of, yeah, that is like garnet. Maybe a spiny oyster, beautifully modeled, beautiful cuff bracelet. Unusual for stones on this, unusual coloration. Isn't that really
That's
cool?
beautiful.
I know.
And the coloration is really nice together.
Yeah, very springtime. Look how thick the metal is.
Very-
you know, I always say
yeah.
about the thickness of the way something's created.
And look at the
Like,
carving on the
Exactly, the stamping.
the stamping on the
Yeah,
sides.
isn't
Wonderful.
that really well done? See, that looks like something that you would wear and enjoy.
Yeah.
Let's put that in a slightly larger bag without jostling the table. And then this little seagull pin, we'll probably put that in a lot. Those are, we'll set that off to the side. And we'll set that off to the side and probably put it in a lot. Just because
Right
I
there.
like to keep things that are not lesser, but you know, just like more simple together. This is beautiful. Simple, but that'll go on its own. And I'm glad I brought this little pad today. This is very helpful to get the
This
items
size
up
one.
to the camera. And that's the only reason, because people say, why do you leave your mom out? I don't leave my mom out. It's very difficult for her to reach over this table and put the items into the camera and get
That's-
on focus.
that's
It's
true.
very difficult. And I know how it feels because I did a video yesterday. This is a locket, everyone, as well. I'm not going to open it, but that's a locket. And now it's stuck on my mandrel because I have 17 things in the way because that's the way it goes. I got a table the size of South Africa, and I've got postage stamp to work on. What I would say is this: is I know from experience on the video that it really hurt my neck. It was very, very painful because I kept leaning forward. And then guess what I did? I did a 50-minute video, which everyone will be like, well, 50 minutes, that's nothing. I did a 50-minute video. I took a 5-minute break to drink something. I went right back for an hour. I had such a cramp in my neck because I was leaning forward the whole time. Because you have to understand, this camera's way over here, Jeremy's way over there, and this is, you just gotta understand it's not easy. So I hope that helps you, Mom, instead of did it not include you. Let's leave that for a lot as well. It's very simple. And we'll leave this for a lot. This is one of those gold-filled carved scarab turtles. We'll leave that for a lot. I insist on that. Again, this is for a lot. Someone else might sell these separate. These are just filigree, sterling silver filigree Mexican earrings. Need to test the metal, and they're very simple. So that'll go for a lot as well. And what I liked about this consignor, and I love about her, is she chose me. She had watched me for over a year on YouTube, and she said, I'm picking you. I could pick anyone I want, and I'm picking you. And what an honor. I'm not perfect. I'm the farthest from perfect. I'll be the first to admit
That's
it.
really pretty.
This is very nice. And I would normally say, in a lot, but that's very simple. It's
You want
very
a bigger
pretty.
bag?
If you would, that'd be great. Thanks. I appreciate that. So this little seagull as well, that'll go into a lot as well. And you know what, Mom? Go ahead and put those all in the bag, and we'll do that as a lot. Thanks for helping. helping. I appreciate that. So off camera, she's going to start lotting some of the lots and some of the lesser. And I guess we will have extremely affordable, though, because the one time, remember we had like a lot of 18 and 24?
Yeah.
Very affordable things. That will stay for a lot as well.
This one?
Yeah, if you don't mind. Oh, I have this pin. This is one of my favorite pins. I don't know what those are still doing in my way, but that's going to stay out of my way. Let's see here. A lot of let's see, make sure that I don't want to put that separate. You might want to leave them out, Jeremy, just because we'll have to maybe, if we have to cut some packing tape, so I don't crunch tape for 45 minutes and drive people absolutely up a wall. I'm going to take these out. We're going to sell these. I'm going to make some decisions as I go. And it's very helpful to all of you. So then you know how you want to bid. You know, instead of like making the lots off camera, you know, I'll make the lots on camera and I'll show you, hey, these are going to be the lots, so you know what's coming up. Those are pearl shell and sterling silver, and someone else would maybe lot those. Those are absolutely gorgeous. And the mother of pearl shell, very much so glows. I love the craft of the silver, and I love that those are engraved as well. So those are really stunning. Those are absolutely beautiful. We'll get those. Thank you for helping, guys. That's just a little grouping of sterling, like a marcasite piano, a sterling silver ring. I think that could go as a lot. And I would do that separate. I would move that one out, and I would do that in that bag. And then this I am going to sell by itself because I have the mate to it. And this is the garnet heart cabochon with the hand. Sterling silver, and I have this same brooch and I love it, so that will go in a bag by itself. Thank you so much for helping. Wow, look at this one, Mom.
Yeah, I would put it.
Look at this. Look at that baby. What do you think? Pretty fancy and pretty gorgeous, huh? We're gonna get that on a neck form. We're not gonna mess around. We're gonna say, let's put this on full display. And basically what that is absolutely exceptional. Rigid color, sterling silver. I don't want to say turquoise because I just have the feeling that it's not. I will definitely take a closer look, but on first inspection, amber, and I'm going to guess dyed howlite. Sterling silver rigid collar, absolutely exquisite. Look at the size of the amber. Look at that size of that amber. You know how giant my rings are? Look how big that is. And absolutely beautiful craft on this. We always look at the back of things too. Sometimes when you look at the back of these, and I give you a, a little bit of transparency. Watch the bezels and the creation of those. Sometimes they're very haphazard and more contemporary work, and the stones are actually epoxied in. These stones are not epoxied in. These stones are actually carefully set inside of the bezels and very well crafted.
That's even more difficult.
Extremely well crafted. Well, it's not lazy. It's about craft. It's about skill, and that articulates on this as well. So, but that's a good point, Mom, you know, to talk about the idea of craft, whether it be easier or not. Sometimes I've had to use some epoxy in some of my bezels because stones will rock in place, and no one likes that in jewelry. I don't know. This is probably going to be 2 sales. If this is how much we have to get through, this is going to have to be 2 sales. Sterling silver, absolutely gorgeous, hand done. I love this one. That's absolutely beautiful. Thank you. I appreciate that. It's fine in there. That's fine. Thank you. Sterling silver charm bracelet. And these charms are more contemporary, but boy, are they lovely. Sewing machine. A little, I don't know what. An iron, a mitten, a house. One of those hex signs. People are like, what is that? It's a hex sign is what it's called. Hex sign. They put them on barns for protection. So that's a hex sign. A little porcelain heart. Sterling silver. Really wearable size too. A lot of charm bracelets will get too heavy for wear. Just be mindful of that as well. This one, we have to sell these separate even though I really don't want to. But there are a lot of collectors for these now. Like I said, they are just everywhere. This kind of opalescent glass, Japanese reverse carved pagodas. And, you know, there's nothing wrong with them. They're fantastic, but some people go like banana brains, and I go, you guys, it's just glass, it's just Japanese, sellable, because what I say is, the design of these, a lot of times, you know, they'll be damaged. So we'll get those out of the way. And then we've got, I don't know what this is, but it's very cool. And thanks again for joining in. Jeremy or Mom, what are you thinking about today?
I'm overwhelmed again.
Are you overwhelmed? I don't know what this is besides a really cool necklace. It's artisan made. I will get it untangled or figured out. It looks like it's a modernist design. And I think what we've got going on here, I'll fidget with it later. I'm not going to fidget with it now and get frustrated. But it's like absolutely beautifully handmade. Sterling silver and fully articulated. It's got to be some sort of drop style necklace. Let's see what we've got here. Oh, okay, so it's a lariat. So it actually goes like this. And then I like to figure things out right away. I don't like to, wait, because then people say, well, I'd like to bid on that if I know what it is. So we have a toggle style clasp. I would guess in construction, let me take a look here and see what we've got going on. I would say in construction, hey, Jeremy, can you tell them what you like about the design of that one? Because it's very simple and kind of asymmetrical and kind of like modular, like a mobile, like a pendant, like a Calder or a Miro, kind of, or I'd say more Calder because the balance. And then see how those toggles are kind of industrial linked with those ball and stick designs.
So it's
absolutely
adjustable
gorgeous.
that way.
It is, yeah. And then it becomes like the design of that then becomes like what do I say? Then see how that becomes a design element. Like the back of the toggle then becomes a design element. It's not like, what do I say? Not just on purpose to adjust the length of the necklace. It becomes a design aesthetic. Very lovely. Absolutely love it. So Jeremy, what else are you thinking about? How much fun do you think our next show is going to be? Do you think it's going to be a good time?
Oh, I'm sure.
Do you think it's going to be a good time? Everyone seems to really get along. I think some people come just to buy and some people come just for the show.
And it's okay
So
just to watch.
this is, absolutely, this is dyed pearls. They're cultured. Jeremy, don't you think that stylistically on these, they're kind of like timeless, elegant, everyday wear?
Yes.
Would you consider pearls to be the new kind of everyday jewelry? Solid 14 karat gold clasp. I don't even need to look at it. That's solid 14 karat gold. Really gorgeous pearls. I think we could, Jeremy, is that size bag okay on that one? Can we leave that way? Is that okay? All right, we'll leave that one in there. This one, let's see what we've got. She's got some information on some of these bags. Vintage signed something something. I don't know. Vintage signed in something something. Vintage signed in something something. Wow. What is this? So I think what I'll do is, oh wow. This looks like Marcel Boucher. I'm going to do some research on this one, guys. So we're going to set that one off to the side. That needs to have some research done. I don't feel comfortable selling anything until I know exactly what it is. So that's the unfortunate part of a blind unboxing. You never know what you're gonna get, but I won't show it unless I know. This one is probably rock crystal. I'm gonna have to check this one too, but that sure does look reverse carved rock crystal. Japanese, very cold to the touch. Extremely beautiful style that it's scenic. A lot of times those are not scenic. A lot of times they're just like a random design. I like that one. There you go, Jeremy. We'll set that aside. Mom, what are you thinking? Let them know. Boy, it's this dirty.
Just amazed.
Yeah, I'm going to pause 1 sec. Give me 1 sec, guys. Be right back. All right, so we're back. And I just told my mom, sounds like I'm being a bitch to you today. And you know what she did? She laughed and she goes, no, you're not. So, what do you think about this stuff?
I'm amazed.
Do you think so? Do you think it's going to be a good sale?
This is going to be over the top, you guys.
Sterling silver Mexican cuff bracelet. I don't know if you know what we're going to have to do, Mom? We're going to have to make it more than one sale. Because, Jeremy, what do you think?
Yeah.
More than one sale?
The amount that's here.
And you know what we could do? Jeremy, is it possible if we do, and if it's not, you just say yes or no, because this is full transparency. I didn't ask you. Would it be okay if we did like a Tuesday, Wednesday? Is that possible? Like we could do Tuesday night, like 7 to 9, and then we could continue the sale Wednesday at like noon. But if you don't want to, we can, how about this? I say this much. It's Jeremy's channel. It's Jeremy's choice. We will discuss off camera. That'll be the best. We'll discuss off camera. We might do it back to back. And if we don't, what we'll do is we'll do this sale Tuesday, because I've never expected this much. We'll do this sale Tuesday. We'll let everyone recoup. I will do a sale of my own stuff the following Tuesday to give everyone a break from silver and turquoise and vintage silver. And then we'll do the next continuation sale the week after that. So we'll discuss that later. This is enamel and sterling silver. I've always thought these to be very tourist trade. Go there, bring it back home. It's beautiful, but they don't sell for a lot. They just don't. Even though that work, I can't fathom the amount of work that would take to do that. Let's leave that one off to the side because that might go into a lot. And then we've got, beautiful garnet. Oh boy. Yeah, we'll sell these together, even though we should probably sell these separate. But we're selling them together. We're going to sell these lovely little garnet drop earrings. Love them. And then this open heart looks like two row. Rose cut garnets, bohemian, absolutely beautiful. So we'll sell those together. I think that bag will be fine, Jeremy. What do you think? That's enough for a post-it now. Jeremy knows, Mom. He'll say, oh, no, that's got to go in a bigger bag. Because Jeremy does all the shipping, guys.
Oh, that's right.
I just do the selling. Jeremy does the shipping. These would appear to be blue topaz. These are not blue topaz. These are synthetic. They're probably just glass. They are just synthetic. But those are sterling silver. I love the color of that. And when you get into a stone that evenly colored, it's not blue topaz. It was probably sold as blue topaz. Those are absolutely not blue topaz. Those are glass. Yeah, absolutely glass. Yeah, 100% now that I look. All right, so we've got that. And then what else? Ooh, look at this one. I keep reaching over all this stuff. But you know what I should do? Mary's going to take a break, guys. Be right back. All right, everyone. So Mary's back. What do you want to say? Ha. How about that? Do you want to?
Well, when I get a dry throat and start coughing, it's very bad.
Did you like how I covered for you?
You did.
Because I knew it was coming.
It was coming.
See, when people say I'm not kind, I am.
You're
but
very
then I go,
kind.
and then when you came back, you go, ha. Yeah, ha. Yeah, that'll wake them up. Ha. Oh, she gave me the finger up to the mouth like, don't, because I'm going to do it. I'm going to ha right in your face. These are coin pearls, and yes, oh yes. If you don't have a strand of them, please consider buying these because the color saturation is off the charts. I wish the color would come through. It's not going to. They're going to look washed out. You just got to trust me on this one.
And I have
you
to
want
say,
coin pearls,
the coin
you got to go
pearls
for
are
them.
so lovely
Okay,
with
good, Jeremy.
whatever you want to wear.
Yes, absolutely. And Miller, thanks for helping us out today. So eventually Jeremy's going to try and do some of these previews on his own. As soon as I'm willing to hand over the steering wheel. This one's sterling silver retro, 1940s, 1950s. Looks very Trifari, Marcel Boucher, Raja, all of those makers. Yeah, is it? If it's not signed, let's not get carried away and tell stories about makers. This one I would just attribute loosely to, it's probably more MB because of the style of the scroll. It's definitely not Trifari, the way that's kind of, what do I say? It's kind of not, what do I say? Not that airiness. There we go. It's too airy for Trifari. It's too spread out. The span is too large. She gave us costume jewelry in this. She said she was going to try some costume.
Wonderful.
We could throw that one away. I don't ever use the little ones like that anymore.
I know.
I just don't. I just don't. Oh, Panetta. Oh, fabulous. Yeah, very expensive. So if you love realistic jewelry that's costume, this is Panetta, late 1960s, gold-plated enamel rhinestone. Someone else would have to look that up in line and go, oh, I have to Google it. Not in Jason's database, you don't. I got it. I got you covered. Enamel, gorgeous, and made to look real. So this is the kind of costume that's now selling for gigantic prices. And when people say, why is Trifari so expensive right now? Anything that looks like fine jewelry, looks like gold, enamel and diamonds with a faux pearl, anything that looks like that. Plus, the consumers are now, the Chinese market is driving the prices. Japanese market hasn't caught up yet, but they will. Chinese market is driving the prices through the roof, and it's a dragon, so it doesn't get any more desirable than that. Sterling silver, and I did bring the mandrel because some people say, can you show sizes as you go so we don't have to wait the whole sale? Absolutely. All you got to do is ask us. We're more than willing to help you out. This is a size 8. And unfortunately, again, daylight beaming in, ring light beaming in. This is all washed out. This is all pale in comparison. That is just totally washed out. There's nothing I can do to help you there. I can block out a little bit of the light back there. It's a very true mint green, very mint green. It's not white. It's not pale. It's not washed out. appears to be turquoise, solid sterling silver construction. Really great craft on that one. The bezel's fantastic, and I love that it's set at an angle. So the artist specifically said, not having a good day, much like me today, not having a great one, I'm not going to set it east to west. I'm going to set it off center, because I know in my heart of hearts, it ain't going to come out right. Guess what? They set it slightly off center, but it looks intentional. I like that. Sometimes when you look at a design, it's not intentional. And guess what that translates to? Poor craft and poor design. I'm not interested in investing my money in poor craft and poor design. I won't do it. And I don't want to encourage anyone else out there to do it. Sterling silver, not sure on the maker, gotta study it. It's got to be a somebody. Sterling silver, I would guess late 1950s into the 1960s on that one. And I hope my consignor's watching this and smiling and said, Jason, I bought that in 1960. And then I'll say, God, I'm good. Gosh, I'm good. And so prideful and so humble, right? All at the same time. We've got this one that appears to be some sort of sterling silver. This is very well made. Let's see here. Sterling. Oh, yes. And how would I know about quality and not a name because I don't buy by name? Bingo. Judith Ripka and a giant one. Absolutely exceptional craft because solid sterling silver construction. Bar brooch, but then guess what? Dual wearability. And why do I talk about it? Because it matters. If you're going to buy this, you get 2 for 1. You get a pin and you get a pendant. But guess what you also get? A pearl enhancer. This opens up and you can put this on a string of pearls or a string of gemstone beads. And when you look at craft, look at the end caps so carefully bezel set with stones. Look at that. Very 40s, very retro-esque. You know, made, I don't know when. I would say probably late 90s, maybe even 2000 on this one. That's got great craft and great design. I simply love it. And when, you know, wearability-wise, that's awesome. Let's scoot these over here. I don't know what we've got going on, but we're just going to line these all up. So this one is a very simple cross with pearl. That's very simple, but that'll sell on its own. There we go. Got that out of the way. These are 2 little deers, and normally I'd put these in a lot. I'm not gonna, because I like the stylization. These are earlier Mexican sterling. I liked how stylized and how Art Deco in appearance. Love this. So this will sell on its own. We'll leave it in this bag. Jeremy, any of these that you need to get rebagged, just let us know. I got it, Mama. I got it, buddy. I got it. You don't need to struggle. We got you. So very beautiful. 800 silver, filigree, a butterfly. Probably, wow. I would say on this one, that one's like late. That's late 50s. I don't know what we've got going on with this clasp over here, but the clasp is definitely broken. Let's see here. So that ball is not where it needs to be. So I'm going to have to monkey with this, guys, but this is a sliding trombone clasp, and boy, this is a mess. So I'm going to have to repair this, not repair, but I'm going to have to straighten this pin stem out. Very much so bent to hell. And then this right here, this trombone clasp right there, needs to be addressed because the mechanism isn't working, and then this doesn't open and close. I will get this brand new, but it has a trombone clasp, and you know, I've went over this before, I'm going to do it again, because it's on Jeremy's channel, I want people to know this. They always say this trombone style clasp is from France, okay? This has nothing to do with France, you guys. They used a trombone style clasp in France. All right, so I'm going to give you a little lesson. This pin is Mexican. This is Mexican silver. This is undeniably Mexican. This is not French. And it has a trombone clasp. But that's because you can make any style of clasp anywhere in the world. This is a beautiful version, and it's also a pendant as well. I love this one. All right, so I don't know where the bag went because I kind of grabbed that. And then, this one will go in a lot, but that's just that electroplated on a real leaf. That'll go into a lot. That's great if you would like to do that. And this will go into a lot. This little pearl bracelet, gold-filled beads, that'll go into a lot for a simple pearl bracelet. We'll put that over there. And then I'll clear the desk because I know what happens. Normally when I get them all lined up, I knock them on the floor. I had such a heck of a day the other day when I was at my studio and I was in the apartment, the studio apartment upstairs. I had a heck of a time. I knocked so many things on the floor in the studio apartment the other day. You should have seen. I had more stuff on the floor than I had on my table because I had it on the edge, and I always put my elbow down.
And
it flipped off.
I was wondering why you were doing it.
Yeah, no, okay. I had knocked so many things off onto the ground. I had more jewelry on the floor than I had on the table. This looks like it's 14 karat gold, the clasp, and it's that beautiful triple strand. It's amethyst, peridot, citrine, and pearl. You have one like this, and you wear it.
I do, but you know what that reminds me of? Ross Simons would do that.
Yeah,
too.
Ross Simons did a lot of this, but those are expensive. Like $349.
They're very.
Yeah, very expensive. And I love the heft of that clasp. Jeremy, remember that box clasp that I bought that one time? And for one like this, it cost me $70 for a 3-strand, 14 karat gold box clasp. Very expensive. And Jeremy, can you believe the price of gold? Do you remember what I bought the other day and then I showed you some of the prices on that one necklace? I bought a rope necklace. I don't want to talk about it. I bought a rope necklace, and I thought it would be in gold. I thought it'd be like what I told you, $425, $425. Did the calculation? It's $750.
Oh my god!
$750 in gold. So gold's through the
That's
roof, but this
lovely.
is really beautiful. I wish they could see the quality of the pearls too.
Yeah.
I wish they could see
They're
it.
nice. They're,
Yeah, I'll let you do that.
Doesn't
There you
it have a blush?
it
look
does,
to
in
it?
a way, yeah.
A little.
So, oh, we'll let you take that. Hold on. Mom's ringing. All right, everyone. So I'm flying solo for a little while. So Jeremy took a break because he was falling asleep at the table. I'm going to move you guys over this way. Let's go down there. That's better. So I don't know. You can see my shoes in the background over here. Jeremy's shoes on the floor. Anyways, so Jeremy took a walk break because he was falling asleep. And then my mom had to take a phone call. So she's in the other room chatting with some relatives. So silver filigree Mexican and beautiful. And I just want to thank all of you so much for joining in today. We really do appreciate you being here to take a look at this consignment. I'm going to chuck this one across the table. My done pile is like way over there. And now I'm flying solo. Let's see here. So my mom has this one lined up because she said, I love this one. So my mom was holding out on all of you. So when she's out of the room, I go for it. Look at this. The fine inlay work. I wish my camera would focus a little bit more today. Look at that fine inlay work of all these mixed gemstones. Jilson created opal, lapis, spiny oyster, turquoise, and I don't know, maybe sugilite. But look at that one. So, Mom, I tried to get that in while you were gone because you said you loved it so much. Here she is. Here she is. She's back. She's back. Everyone.
This
I
is
can't. Yeah, that was a
lot.
lot. So, yeah, look at that though. Is that not the best? I have to put little earring backs on that one. Thanks for helping. So, is everything good on the
Everything's good.
other side of the planet? So, that's for Jeremy. Oh, and then this one could go in a lot too. So this is sterling silver and filigree. Maybe what we'll do is just a silver and filigree lot. So there's that one. So we'll leave this one
Should
just
be
kind
in
of
this
with that.
with this
I
one?
think we'll just leave that separate. Yeah, we'll just like leave
Separate?
it with the lot,
Okay.
and we'll separate it later. That's what I should say. I need a translator. This one is opal, and unfortunately, it is missing an opal. And I hope it wasn't here and it fell out here, because if it did, that bag's long since gone. But that's opal, and it's missing one little teeny tiny opal drop. And that doesn't surprise me in a way, but that just is for the reminder. Let's see here. So let's line that up here, and those are opals. And probably Jilson created Zuni for sure, and opal for sure, but I think created, look at that. It's a pendant and a brooch. And I love the fringe style and those concentric. Oh, it's got another opal out, so it's got two opals out.
No,
so it's got that.
Come out of the bag.
It's got that little opal out right there and that little opal out right there. So it's got two out, unfortunately. We'll sell it as is. But I do like the style of it, and that's cute. That wouldn't be that difficult to find an opal for. So we'll pause there, and we'll be right back in 1 sec. So I just paused. I'm going to do some research on this one. So we're going to set that one aside for now. And this one I was going to set aside, but I don't need to. Sterling silver inlay. There goes Mom again. It's okay. Go ahead and take it in the other room, Mama. It's okay. So we've got this inlaid stone bird in it. Jeremy, look at this. Lapis, malachite, pipestone, malachite, lapis, turquoise, and pipestone. Sterling silver. Look at that. Hummingbird.
Wow.
Do you love it?
That's a fantastic.
Look how long it is. Do you like how elegant?
Mm-hmm.
Look at that. And you know Jeremy loves stone inlay. What is it about stone inlay, Jeremy? Is it because your uncle had that one ring? Well, tell him why you like stone inlay.
Yeah.
I
think it just has a very clean look to stuff.
Yeah. So you kind of like Maybe not necessarily the colors, but the patterning. Is you like that? How they line them up? So Jeremy's uncle had a silver and turquoise and inlaid ring, and he loved this ring, and I think that's why he gravitated towards inlay pieces. I think we're going to do one more bag, and then we're going to call the sale. So let's see here. We're 44 minutes in. What should we do? Because these two look pretty big. This looks smaller. So maybe leave this one for next time, because this is light. And maybe do one of these. Maybe
I would do
this one, and then, or this one. You pick. I think this
boy.
has less in it, but I think we should,
I
to
think I would
like
do
complete
that
the
one.
sale. To complete the sale, I think we need more pieces, because that's about maybe, what, 40? Jeremy, could you just get a rough count, and not count out loud, but just get a rough count for us? Jeremy's going to count, I'm not going to pause. Jeremy's going to count off camera, not out loud. But then we'll kind of see, because this is loaded. But this one's just as loaded, but I think this has less. So I think if we wait on this, I don't know, but we'll see what he's got. If he's got like 40, we'll do one of these, because then it's going to be more. So I'm going to open this one. I'm just going to do it, and then we'll wait for him to get a count on that. Thanks again for helping, Mom. I appreciate your help. All right. In our box of recycle. This one here. This one here. Oh boy. Look how much. Oh, and that lot. Let's not put that one lot in just yet. Just the last one that we had. It's okay.
Here it
We'll
is.
wait.
I found it.
We'll wait.
This one.
Yeah, because look how much is in this.
Look at this is the lot.
That's okay. 39. 38. Okay, so Jeremy said 38 in that lot. We'll recycle this. So maybe we can do 2 more bags. Maybe we'll get through this one and see where we are. And you know what I try and do, guys? Ladies and gentlemen, I should say. I try and do 100 lots and no more. I think 100 lots is the magic number. I think it's the best way to do it. Sterling silver, fantastic. Designer signed, wonderful beads. Absolutely love them. Extraordinary. Great craft, great design, great everything. Totally love it. Now, let's take a quick look at, and we'll just keep this rolling with that stuff over there. And not, there we go. Earrings and a pendant. And I don't know if this will go lot or if this will go separate. We could probably do separate on this. And mother of pearl, but like that kind of peachy pink mother of pearl. Very lovely, very beautiful. Pendant and earrings. Pendant and earrings. Sterling silver, totally washed out. Wait till it comes to the light box. I think you'll be delighted if that's something you're in the market for. Ooh, really super cool. So this is very whimsical. I love whimsy in silver as well. I've always loved whimsy in silver. That large crescent moon, and then these 2 birds. It's just, what a story there. Whimsy, fabulous, sterling silver. Definitely Artisan created. I love the design of this as well. Very wearable, and what I love about it is, although asymmetrical, it lays beautifully on a chain. You know, it's asymmetrical, but it's balanced. A lot of times when you get into whimsy and jewelry, they don't double check. Once they make it, the designer doesn't check the wearability factor of something. That causes problems, and no one likes to buy jewelry they can't wear and enjoy. These will go into a lot. These are probably, I will double check before I say, because I don't want to be wrong. Not who I thought it was, but these will go into a lot. These are costume. So we'll start a lot of jewelry for costume jewelry. And we'll start a lot because I can tell there's probably going to be several different lots in the sale. What I love about it is we'll leave that here on a costume lot. And then these are also going to be costume jewelry. These are sterling silver, but they're very demure. They're very small. And those cannot sell on their own. They're screw back. So we'll just do those in a lot as well. We'll keep kind of a, what do I say, a lot of jewelry going for costume jewelry. And then we'll have like sterling silver lots as well. Jeremy, does that make sense to do smaller lots like that? This one will not go in a lot. That's very lovely and so on its own. So that's great for sterling and a stick pin. These are sometimes a really tough sell. We'll try our best. We'll give it a go. Nickel silver on the case here, not sterling. Other people would say, well, that's sterling. No, it's not. That's nickel silver. And then the outside lugs, the outside kind of lug where that attaches to the watch, that is solid sterling silver, turquoise, and red coral. Probably artisan signed, more than likely. Yep, bingo. Artisan signed, does it matter? On those, it usually doesn't. Other people will say that those signatures matter. They truly don't. There's only about 3 makers that did those that really ever mattered. Those look like they're gold filled, so there's going to go into costume as well.
Okay.
And we'll figure that lot out later off camera. Once I start to really get into these and start to get these things really sorted, you know, it takes a long time after this video to get everything weighed and measured and ready and appropriately done. I've done this now with sorting like this on consignments. I've done this for a very long time. You know, I've done it for up to now 30 years. This is going to be my 30th year in taking consignments. So I love it. I absolutely love it. Is it a little tiring from time to time? Yes. Is there a great demand for it? Yes. I'm going to put these right back in that bag, and I'm going to put these in the costume lot. These are not cultured pearls. These are costume. So we'll put that. You could tell by the clasp. Let's be transparent. Even though it has a secondary pearl on it, these have no resistance. This is glass, glass, glass. Rub, rub, rub. See here, listen. No resistance. Glass, glass, glass all day long. So those are beautiful, beautiful for costume pearls. That goes in costume. I think we are going to have a filigree lot, and I'll have to go back through some of these silver lots. But that silver butterfly, you know, could we get 20 for it? Sure. Should we get 20 for it? No. You know, should we let someone else get it in a lot of stuff? Absolutely. And again, the luxury of this was she said to me, just make sure my items get sold. Just make sure my items go to a family or a house that love them. Violin, and that one's also filigree with its safety. Very beautiful craft. They just don't sell real well. They just don't have that great desirability because there's so many of them in the world. So many of them in the world. Beautiful, absolutely beautiful. This one is stabilized turquoise, probably a designer. Do I actually care? I usually don't. And the reason on these is they're beautiful, but they're just fashion and wearable. Solid sterling silver and probably stabilized turquoise. Does not look natural to me as I attempt to fumble around the neck form and try and grab that and show you. But the leather cording, it will lay down. The way that I deal with this is I just deal with these things differently. What I do is I actually will put warm water in a container and then natural things, you know, warm water in a container. I soak that. I just put it in warm water and then I just kind of manipulate it by hand. Then I lay it on a form to let it dry out, and then it would dry out like a circular shape, you know, instead of have that little kink style on it. That'll actually lay down with warm water. So you just soak it in warm water, you let it natural lay on a bust, and bingo, you've got an absolute beautiful necklace again. As I crumple it all back up and shove it back in a bag. So, I know, it's terrible. So, let's do, you know, I don't know if a lot of these things, as I look over the table, I think we are going to have quite a few lots this time. And that's going to be great for those that want a little miniature collection. This is exceptional. That's about a 6-inch. That's about a 6-inch wrist. We open it up a little bit. I always say to people, don't adjust them too much, but it's okay to open them up a little. I would say that's probably about a 6-inch wrist. And I had to make it slightly more oval because it was a little elliptical, wasn't really going to work and not very wearable for most wrist sizes. And when you put these on, please don't adjust them once they're on. Please don't torque them and crush them together. You are going to break your bracelets into smithereens. Once you put it on and you let that size be known, to your body, that would be, that's, set for life. Sterling silver, possibly Israel, not exactly sure. Definitely looks malachite on the stone. Really lovely. So Jeremy is, we're at like probably now 40 something, right?
Yeah.
45-ish.
Yeah, probably closer to 50.
50-ish. So I don't know, little miniature saxophone,
Oh
or a little some sort of maybe an alto sax, or I don't know what instrument. It doesn't matter because I don't know instruments. It's probably a bozo. Is that a... No, it's not a bozo.
No, it's not a bozo.
What is it called?
Oboe.
Oboe? Is it an oboe or a bozo?
It's an oboe.
Are you
Jay.
sure?
O-B.
Do you think it's an oboe? Do you
O-E.
think that's an oboe? Or clarinet?
Clarinet.
Do you think so?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, it says right on here. It says clarinet.
Oh, jeez.
That's a clarinet.
I think it's a bozo.
It's an oboe.
I think that's a bozo.
O-B-O-E.
Are you sure about that?
Oh, dear God.
What
It's
about a
an
tuba?
oboe.
What does a tuba look like? A tuba?
Tuba is really big.
Do you know what
though.
now I have on my mind? That Kathy Bates, when she was in that movie Misery,
Oh,
and she
no.
said, "You're the grand high poobah of Upper Butt Crack." I don't know why, it came across my mind. Probably because that person earlier that really frosted my balls on YouTube. What do you think it is about me that I get so upset about what people say on there?
Don't take
Do I
it personally.
Do I take it
That's-
personal?
yes.
Yeah, I take it personal. I call my mom some days and she goes, "Knock it off. I don't care." She doesn't say she doesn't care, but
No, I do
no,
say,
you go.
Don't take
Yeah,
it.
don't
They're
take
not,
it personal.
Ooh,
Oh,
I
no,
can't
don't
say.
do that.
No,
Oh,
no.
don't do that.
I
Oh,
can't, no.
you almost did. But
No,
look at
I-
sterling
I
silver.
stopped.
Look at the filigree earrings. I know. You almost said what I was thinking, though.
I
But you
know.
know what? It's hard to not take things personal.
I know.
It is. It's not easy.
You can't.
No, I know. And
You can't.
I'll say that I'm doing my best. That's what I'll say. It's not easy sometimes. Sterling silver and absolute. Look how adorable. Little
Oh, that's
flower
really
in there.
cute.
So I wish I could show you this on a white piece. We could do this.
You could.
So you could see the color of it on a white piece of paper. It's like a little flower that's embedded in an awesome necklace. And
Nice chain, too. Is that a snake
sterling. Sterling silver snake chain.
Very
Jeremy
nice.
bought a snake chain yesterday, didn't you, Jeremy?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. Do you want to show him that?
He's wearing
Oh,
it.
here. Jeremy wants to show you guys this. He's been waiting. He's been waiting to show you all. Well, yeah.
Look at the size
Look
of
at
that.
this thing. All right, so Jeremy bought this pendant, and he loves it, and then he needed a chain for it. So we chose from our friend Kay. Tell him how bad I was with Kay. Tell him how terrible.
You were terrible.
Was I
to
terrible?
Kay, yeah.
But I'm not normally terrible to
no,
Kay.
it's all the time.
No, but I love Kay.
Yeah.
Can you
she
just tell
does.
people that I verbally assault people I love?
Yeah.
I do.
Yeah.
I do. It's my way of showing
Poor
affection.
Mary.
Poor Mary. So, look at this. I know. Mom's totally laughing. Look at the shark's tooth and sterling silver. And Jeremy
Look at the
loves
size
this.
of this.
I know. Look how cool it is. Yeah. Yeah. See what I said about not having
I
stuff at
know.
the edge?
I know.
See, like you should have seen, guys. You should have
Almost
seen
went
it.
flying
You
off the
should have
table.
seen it. Jeremy, that's stunning. Do you love it now with that chain?
Yeah.
I think the chain's perfect for it because
Yeah.
it's modern and cool and clean
You don't
and
wanna
a
overdo
good
the
weight on
chain.
it. No, I like it. I think you picked the right thing because look how it follows the shape of this. Some chains, like, I don't know, they don't look right on things. That
Yeah.
looks right. Yeah, good job,
And
Jeremy.
what are you supposed to do?
I'm supposed to make one like it, but I don't want to. Because, like, I don't know. I have other things on my brain right
Do
now.
you?
I do. You know, it's called Living in Life and, you know. Oh, these are neat. These are maybe Sweden. Maybe Sweden, everybody. Cufflinks. They're not sterling silver. They're cast pewter cufflinks. 70s. Cool. But again, you know, very cool. Very, very cool. Thanks, Mom. I don't know what this one is. Oh, don't tell me this is a Hummel. Please, don't be a Hummel. Oh, it's a Hummel. Oh, God, Hummels. Oh, don't get me started on Hummels. You know, the only reason why I pick on Hummels is because, well, they're terrible. But I pick on Hummels because when people come to my appraisals, they always bring Hummels and they go, back in the olden days, you know, back in 1943. You know, there's nothing wrong with it, but if I see another Hummel at one of my appraisal fairs, I'm going to pee my pants. Do you remember that one time when I told you that lady brought that one in, Mom? And she thought she could retire, and I said, girl, it's worth like $4.
I'm just thinking of
So-
the big clock that I had.
Oh, yeah, you had the clock. You paid a lot. You paid $1,000. Oh, no, $800. You
I
paid a
paid
lot.
$500 and we
500.
couldn't even get $100.
We couldn't even get
for it.
100 out of it. I know. But see, that's desirability. But this is a Hummel,
Yeah.
and I don't want to look at it. I can't. Can we give this away? She wouldn't care if I give that away to someone.
Want to put that
She would
aside
say.
then?
Maybe that'll be a giveaway. Yeah, I think she wouldn't care. Yeah, because was it silver?
What do you think?
Well, I mean, even if
it's
it's silver,
silver.
even if it's silver, it's 1982. It even says on here. It says limited edition, and then it says silver plated. We have to give that away. Limited edition. There's probably only 7,000 of them in the world. So someone's gonna get a Hummel pendant that they're gonna love. So they're gonna love that. By the way, they're gonna love. You know, I don't know. I guess I shouldn't be mean about Hummels, but they just don't do it for me. I don't know.
We'll put it in
They just
there.
don't. All right, we'll put it in the sale. What Mary says goes. Why am I dragging today? What do you think it is? Some days are. Why are some days so difficult, you guys? This one is Coral, mother
Jeremy's-
pearl, turquoise, onyx, fabulous. Very simple. I would normally say that's a lotter, but that's going to go separate because we have a lot of people that love simple things. Are these gold? Did she give me gold? Uh-oh. Did she give me some gold?
Maybe.
Let's take a quick peeky poo. Mexico. Oh, these sure look like they're gold. Did she give me some gold? I want to make her proud because she would then say, well, if I sent them to somebody else, they wouldn't have known they were gold. And I would say, you're probably right. Let's see here. Mexico. Oh, these sure look gold.
Have you put in a bigger bag?
I don't know. But the solder seems...
When I flipped it around, you know what I'm saying? To see the front, I said, holy cats.
See, the solder seam looks like it is plated, but then the mechanism is handmade. Further research required, and I am going to clip this on here, and I haven't shown my viewers anything about these fabulous retro style earrings, so we're going to do that, and we're going to say, take a peeky poop, because I didn't show you guys. I think possibly gold, and if not, very well gold plated, but look at the earring backs. That says, hello, Mr. Adams, I'm probably 14 karat gold. Only signed Mexico. They didn't plate a lot of things in Mexico, and they most certainly didn't work in a lot of gold. That construction on the back says that I've got to slow down, take a look, take a peek, and test. So that's, I don't know. That I got to process everything later.
Right.
Yeah, there's a lot of these acrylic inlay earrings, and people love these. There's pierce, there's clips, so we don't need to show, you know, every single little piece. So
Do you
those
want
will
them in
probably,
another bag?
they'll probably go in a lot, I would say.
Not
one's
this lot, a
beautiful.
different lot?
I'd probably put them in. I'll just put them in there for now. And I'll lock that up later. And,
Alright.
and I'll do all the lots later on. That one is silver and gold plated. So very lovely and really good condition with that almost canadile and granulation. So the granulation is the round balls that are applied to the surface. The canatile is that like open, lacy filigree canatile work. It's very difficult to do. That's completely hand constructed as well. That's lovely. Oh, these always sell. I've had so many of these through the years. I think what we're gonna do is, guys, I think we're gonna call it after, like, I don't know how many more we're gonna do, but I think we're gonna call it. We're an hour in, an hour into the video, and I still have, you know, I have 2 videos to do today. Full transparency. So on my channel, on Jason Adams, I have 2 videos to do today. So this one is that sunflower with that bi-colored metal. Sometimes it's high karat gold, sometimes it's plated. I'll double check, and that filigree rose is just really beautifully done. I am going to sell this by itself, and I'm going to put this one in this one for now. So we'll leave that there, and Jeremy will seal that one up, and we'll put the necklace in this one. So I'm going to sell those separate. It's odd that I would undo a lot, but this is Stuart and I. I'm not going to take that out of there. We've seen 9,850,000 of those. So that's a Stuart and I, please. Absolutely, yes. Then this beautiful windmill spoon. Absolutely love it. Lauder Jones. Absolutely love it. And then it looks as though there's like 8 million more amazing things that, like, I'm tired and I have a headache and I want some coffee and I want to take a break and I want some potato chips. Jeremy, will you tell them about my potato chips, that I hunt them? Those Lay's potato chips. If anyone out there in YouTube world wants to, what do I say? If they want to spoil me, these are the best potato chips God ever made. Jeremy, how many?
He hunts them down like Elmer Fudd.
Oh, for ASMR. Here, look. I can't help it.
It hurts the tinnitus people.
Oh no, it helps. It helps.
No, it doesn't.
It does. Does my voice help them? It probably makes it 10 times worse. I know. If you don't have ringing in your ears after you listen to me, you friggin' will. Look, wait, hold on. Why are you laughing? Do you think it's funny?
I'm just thinking about,
How bad
how
I
we
am.
complain about our ear ringing.
We have bad ear ringing now. It's because we were so loud. It's because you were loud and then I was loud. We were too loud. I think, you know what I think
We're
we
a
did?
very loud family.
We turned the volume up every time, and I think that's why we blew our eardrums out. I think I got tinnitus from you, but you got tinnitus from me. I think it's true.
Oh no,
Do you
I
think
had
so?
it way before you.
Did you? I just, you know what helps me? That white noise. It does.
That
The
makes-
static.
No, you know what I wouldn't
Well, what
mind,
if I had a new
like,
channel and I came on and I go, welcome in everybody.
I don't think I would mind like if
Love
I was
this. That
along
needs a
like
bigger
a
bag,
big
Jeremy.
waterfall. I don't think I would mind that. But otherwise, there's a lot of stuff I don't like hearing. Because it does bother it.
Yeah, I'm the same
It's
way.
not fun.
No. I love that every bag of hers has cat fur in it. Look, there's a cat fur.
I love
That's
it.
her dog fur, I think. I think that's her
Look
dog.
at this
I know.
set. Wait till you see this set, you
I know,
guys.
I'm going nuts because look at this. I should have had this out in the first
Whoa.
10 so then everyone would stay in the preview.
Oh,
Unbelievable
wow.
set of sterling silver Mexican rose jewelry. Unbelievable.
How do you wanna-
Love, 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 love. So you get the necklace, the ring, the earrings, the brooch, and a bracelet. And you get the whole set, and it's
That
solid
bag's
sterling.
okay?
Yeah, it's great. Solid sterling on that one.
Wow.
And then let's get into these last ones. I don't know if I'm gonna make it through. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna do some. You're gonna get that. Watch this. Watch how frustrated I get. You're gonna get that. Watch.
Oh, here
You're
we
gonna
go.
get a cyan bracelet. Do that.
In
You're
here?
gonna get You're gonna get malachite and silver awesome earrings. And you're gonna get these modular. I don't even know how friggin' cool these are. I gotta take those out. You're gonna get a squirrel pin, like a Twiggy. So you're gonna get a Twiggy, a squirrel. I know I had to. And you're gonna get this one. You're gonna get this beautiful brooch, sterling. And you're gonna get, let's see here. That can go right in that bag. That's
This
great.
big?
And you're gonna get these seahorse. Oh, you should see the feedback on that. You can't see them. We'll do a Mary. You're gonna get these seahorse earrings, and you're gonna get this. Oh, this is real. Look at the color of this thing. I need to slow down. Oh, oh, JJ, Wani. I would wear that every day of my life. Sterling silver crane, probably Japanese. And probably something I would have loved to have kept of hers. Probably something I need to make a phone call about. But I think what we'll do is we'll let it go to the sale because she gave me bags of free stuff. And, you know, I will say, full transparency, she's given me at least one piece of every sale. And she said, you
That's
keep
beautiful.
whatever you want, is what my instructions were. She also told my mother to keep stuff, and my mom never did. And she gave Jeremy something, and then she even gifted Tanya a ring, and Tanya loves her turquoise ring. So Tanya's the best mod in the world. She's just so thoughtful and so wonderful, and a dear, dear friend. Thank you, Mama. Sorry that I kind of snatched them from you. This is really, really cool. Sterling.
Oh, my.
And a wonderful charm bracelet. I guess this video is just going to be longer than most. And so what?
It's okay.
So it'll be okay for Jeremy's channel. So sterling silver and all charms from all over the world. Gotta love it. Absolutely awesome. The last charm bracelet we sold, didn't we, Jeremy? That big one? It had 27 gigantic charms on it. We sold the heck out of that. This is a Rolo chain, and I would normally say we'll put this in a thing a lot. No, we're gonna sell that separate because people like these to do a starter charm bracelet. So we'll do that separate. Let Jeremy seal that one up. And it looks as though some sort of, I just can't stand these bags. I really don't like these. I don't know why. I just don't like them. I don't know. I don't like them. And then there is it looks like either a calling card case. Yeah, I guess it's calling card. And it's brass. What is it signed? They're always signed. Where's my loop? There we go. They're always signed. People miss them. Oh. Chaz T. Kennedy, Japan. So, let's see here. Brass number 9. Maybe this was for, yeah, this was for, it's not a calling card case. That's probably for those long cigarettes. Long, very long and thin. I think that's what that is for. And it's brass. So we might put that into a lot. Or maybe that's a giveaway. We'll figure that out. That might be a giveaway. Figure it out. I'll know as I go. And then we'll do another couple drive-bys. We'll do, this is little bells, earrings. So that'll go in there. And we've got these little filigree sterling silver screwbacks that'll go in there.
Growing.
Ooh, this is a Japanese kind of that mixed metal I think they call it Sudoku. I forget what they call it. Or isn't that Sudoku, that puzzle? Now I have a puzzle
That's
in my brain.
Sudoku.
Sudoku,
S-U-D-
Sudoku.
Oh
What's
my
the
gosh.
difference?
He
What's
can't
the
even
difference?
get an oboe right today.
What's the difference?
Sudoku is the puzzle.
I'm gonna put my oboe up your Sudoku. What the hell was that? I don't know. So look at this. Look at that. I know my mom is just over it. That doesn't need to go in there. That needs to sell separate. That's silver and beautiful.
Well, that's why I'm going to put it in here.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
Jeremy is.
And then this. Look at Jeremy. Jeremy's gonna wake up and he's gonna help. Jeremy's
working
gonna.
on it.
He's waking up right now. He's like,
Ooh.
oh wait, the video's over and we're having lunch. Oh, all right, cool. I'm up. I'm up. Let's do it. Yeah, he laughs, but it's true.
Poor Jeremy.
Jeremy, tell him how terrible I was yesterday.
Awful.
It wasn't that bad.
Awful.
Jeremy, this is your channel. Don't ruin it.
Awful.
Don't ruin it. People won't watch you anymore. If
All
you
I have to
pick
do
on
is get Cindy back on. It'll be fine.
Oh my god, that was hilarious. Did you see how many people loved that video? She was terrible.
yeah.
She brings out the worst in me. I gotta blame her anyway. Look at these.
She's a great friend.
I love these though. See, that's a
Yes.
love. That's a love. And all the things are there. That's a love. Those are exceptional. And then this is sterling silver and a boat of some sort. This will go in the lot. It's fine.
Oh, it will?
I'm not even going to bother because look, it doesn't want to come out. I'm not going to force it. Look.
Goes in the lot.
There it goes.
A lot of screwing. You're going to
And
have
then,
to divide
I'll
it.
divide it up. It's not a problem. These look like 18 karat gold. And someone also just throw them into another thing. And I'm like, no, 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 no. Hold on. So these look to be 18 karat gold. Oh, okay. Well, I was close. And who are they? STG. I don't know who STG is. And I will say it again. I don't care who it is. Because the quality of these, 14 karat gold, solid 14 karat gold. Look, it looks like one of those. Look, doesn't it look like a person's face? Like there's their eyes and there's their frown. Hello. I don't know what my problem is. What are you doing? Oh my gosh, I just ruined the video. So 14 karat gold, clip-on earrings, sterling silver. I really love them. Jeremy, doesn't it look like a face?
Yep.
Doesn't it? Hello, Jeremy. My mom's she's done. She's gonna get up and leave. She's gonna make the phone ring. You know how you could do that sometimes? Way back in the day when you didn't want to talk to someone, you could like have that, you'd call that number, it would ring your cell phone, and then it would look like you had a phone call. Am I the only one that did that? I
Look
think
how
I
pretty
was.
those
Jeremy,
are.
was I the only one that did that?
Probably.
Those are amazing. I just love these. These are going separate. Those are sterling. And listen,
Those are really
those are
pretty.
great. I love them. All right, those will go in there. We're almost done. Is this a Hummel? Is this a little Hummel girl? No, it's a little girl watering. Is she watering? Oh, she is. Sterling silver, I think. A little girl with a watering can. She should have a little tag that says, "Thank God I'm not a Hummel." All right, there's that.
Oh no.
And then sterling silver and inlay. Jeremy will love this one because he loves the multicolored abalone and mother of pearl shell.
That's real pretty.
Jeremy will love that one. Check it out. Yep, Jeremy will love that. There you go. And, oh, a really lovely sterling silver chain. And I think it's sterling. Jeremy, you remember I used to say sterling? And then I would like go doink, doink.
Oh, yeah.
And then the whole auction house was doing it.
Yep.
I was a bad influence. I think I was terrible, Jeremy. But I'm not terrible anymore, right?
He's not answering.
Jeremy? Huh? Still nothing?
I'm pretty sure people already know.
I think I want some chips.
Oh, jeez.
They're coming in about 5 minutes.
That goes over there. All right, it looks like we're almost done.
Close.
Is this James Avery stuff? We've got some James Avery. James Avery Lion and Leopard, $570. What? $570? Really? For that? Are you sure? Are you sure $570? Are we sure on that? I don't know. But I'm gonna have to look that one up. But
Yeah,
that's James
look that
Avery.
one up.
Look, James Avery. Should have gotten in this box early. She's got it. That's the James Avery mark. Look how thick and chunky that is.
Very thick.
There's the hallmark.
Is it a lion?
There, yeah, lion and
Oh.
lamb. Says right on here. Lion and lamb for
Perfect for
$570.
next month.
Perfect for next month. James Avery charm. And a beautiful James Avery heart, maybe earrings. Yeah, heart and earrings it looks like. And a little charm holder. and a grouping of flowers. So that's James Avery. And someone who buys this one is going to get this James Avery box with that. So we're going to put that in a bigger bag.
Okay.
And we'll put this in a bigger bag. And we'll put this in a bigger bag. But I'd like this to stay with it. Because then when I get to the bag, then I'm going to go, what was that? And I'll remember this one because I know that's James Avery as I pitch that over there. And one final one, and we're going to call it because that's more than enough stuff for an auction. Jeremy, is that enough?
Yeah.
Did you say?
Yeah.
All right. And then
Okay.
I guess you got a preview of everything this time. There won't be, too many additions, but there may be some additions because of those lots, everyone. Now, mind you, there are maybe, no, that's it for,
Can't get
no,
this-
I guess that's it for stuff, but that is, for items, that is inlaid and coral and mother of pearl, sterling silver, absolutely fabulous. Gotta love the scale of that one. I wish you could see that up close, guys. But I don't know. I am far away from the camera today. It just is what it is. It's the way we set this up. Now let's put this in here. And then I think that does all of our items besides the two I got to research off to this side. I have 2 items I have to research. She did give me the ability to sell things, shall I say, in other places. So I might sell those other 2 in another venue. How many do you think, Jeremy? That's got to be
70?
Probably
70,
close.
75.
Yeah, probably
So
close.
listen, if I get through, I'm going to tell everyone now. If I get through that and I realize there's like 75 lots, this is very light and there's not very much in it. It's bulky, but there's not a lot in it. This one is loaded.
Heavy.
This one is loaded solid brick of, you can tell how many things. That's a lot of things.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because, and we started with
Wow,
12
this
pounds.
is really heavy.
I know, 12 pounds, 5 ounces. But see how there's not that much in this one.
Right, but
It
this
seems
one's
bigger.
light.
All right. So, all right, guys.
never
So
know.
we'll say this much. So what we have over there, we're going to count the items now. I'm going to relot them. We'll weigh them. We'll get them measured after lunch because I am starving. I am absolutely ravenous. Oh, I know what I'm having for lunch. If Lay's Potato Chips is watching, so I just want to, you should see their face. If Lay's Potato Chips is watching, I love you, Lay's Potato Chips, but I only love the sweet and spicy honey ones. So if you find these in your area and you're feeling generous, if you're feeling generous, you can send me a whole box of them, and I'll be your forever best friend. Long story short, you can find my P.O. Box information on Jason Adams on YouTube.
Is this called blackmail?
It's called bribing my fans is what it's called. So, all right. So I love you like a family. You don't have to send me potato chips, but if you find them, send me the potato chips. Because, Jeremy, I stopped at, 4 of them? Yesterday I stopped at 6 gas stations and none of them had them. Do you know that
I
what just
told you you had
happened?
to go to Target.
Do you know what just happened? Do you know what happened up at the corner at your gas station?
Huh.
They had 7 bags. You know how many they have now?
Oh,
None. They've got none. Do you know
My
how many
gas
I have?
station?
Right up here at the corner. Guess what? You're going to have to go every day and get me chips.
Oh, dear
Yeah.
God.
Yeah.
I guess so.
So what do you want to say? Can
I
have a
want
high
to
five?
say thank you, everybody. I enjoyed being back on air, and
Yeah.
we're moving along.
Yeah, absolutely. The
We love you
process,
guys.
Yeah, the process is going well.
Yeah.
I love you very much. I
Okay.
really do. You're the best. Jeremy, what do you want to say?
Love you guys.
Oh, Jeremy
Have a
wants to
wonderful-
say he loves you
Have a good one.
and have a good one.
Have a good day. Love you
I love you very much.
because we do.
Yeah, we love you because we do. See you Tuesday night, and we're going to have fun. I'm not going to be a bitch because I'm going to have chips. I love you. Bye.